Hey guys, Joel's back with another reasoning sesh where I challenge the status quo of the wisdom of the world and the church by diving deep into the ancient scriptures, uncovering meanings glossed over by translations, really cutting to the core of the metaphysical aspects of these ancient texts and applying them practically to situations in our present day so that we can step forward as sovereign beings and manifest Earth 2.0. And today I'm going to be talking about how even though we may have a sense of liberty and we may have a sense of freedom, we can't overstep that and use that for ill gains. Otherwise, judgment is coming.
Come now and let us reason together. Come now, we can talk it over.
But before I begin, I gotta say, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more, because as we build this foundation beneath us, we'll be able to propel ourselves forward with that momentum capable of breaking down the kingdom of evil and really manifesting our best lives yet. The utopia that we've known we've come here to deserve. But with that out of the way, I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm just going to be covering a couple verses just to get the point across. And we're going to start off with the second epistle of Apostle Paul to the church at Corinth, where he says, "Now the Lord is that Spirit." He's talking about source here, how it transcends the physical reality. And where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. So when you're tapped into that kind of source, it just flows through you and you have liberty to actually do what you've come here to do. But we mustn't use that state of being of freedom for ill gain, because the Apostle Peter also says, as free, talking about us, and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of God. So we got to honor that provision that source gives us. And this goes for the good as well as the evil, because check out what the oracles of Irmiyahu actually say against the kingdom of Babylon. And this, of course, is not just historical, but it's symbolic and applicable to the empire in our present day, which is, mind you, still the empire of Babylon. It's just morphed. The empire never died. We're just watching the fall of Rome all over again, but this time with Wi-Fi and memes. But talking about this system of control and manipulation that's going on in our present day, therefore, thus says Yahweh, you have not hearkened unto me in proclaiming liberty, everyone to his brother and every man to his neighbor. And that's obvious with the lockdowns and all of the medical apartheid that's going on. Behold, I proclaim a liberty for you, says Yahweh. So Yahweh's saying, I'm going to give you liberty, but there's a twist here. This liberty is to the sword, to the pestilence, and to the famine. And I will make you to be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. So that ties back into, as you sow, so shall you reap. He even goes on to say, I will give the men that have transgressed my covenant. And then he names them all, even the princes of Judah and the princes of Jerusalem. I will give them into the hand of their enemies and into the hand of them that seek their life. And their dead bodies shall be for meat unto the fowls of the heaven and to the beasts of the earth. And guys, we're literally seeing this happen right now. Like I said last week, we're having a breakthrough. Well, mainstream is never going to tell you, but already things are cracking. Ghislaine Maxwell's trial is underway. Durham is out with his indictments. Really trust the plan. That's the whole reason why it's dragging on, is to make the kingdom of darkness sweat a bit, to really not know who's going to be next. And one by one, they're cutting those lateral roots and just leaving that taproot running scared. I'm talking in code here because I can't really mention too many names. But those of us with eyes to see and a heart to discern, we know what's going on. We can tap into source and we can really access, like I said, that liberty. And we can walk in that liberty while they're shutting down liberties all around us. We can actually start to tap into that and not worry about the restrictions, because it's just pouring out from inside of us. We're literally manifesting that utopia which we've come here to live in. So that's all I got to say for this episode. If you like this kind of message, you could check me out on Instagram or on Telegram. The links are down in the description. I post some very inspirational stuff on there, because literally this is the Great Awakening. We are waking up to our sovereignty and stepping up as the kings and priests in this time, manifesting a new trajectory into the new world. So I love you guys. I'll check you in another reasoning sesh. Be free, be at liberty, and manifest your best life yet. Step into that right now. Take control and show the kingdom of darkness who's boss. With that being said, I'm going to end the show here. Joel signing out once again. Agape, Salaam, Namaste. Shalom.